and you're watching Ndtv Hindu.
Hello and welcome to The Big Pick. Our first movie this week, Wake Up Sid, totally lives up to the hype surrounding it. Kudos to director Ayan Mukherjee for this gentle, warm and mature film. While the story itself is predictable, the treatment of it is refreshingly different. And with two beautifully matched actors and music which you can't stop humming for long afterwards, Wake Up Sid is a nice treat. The story in a nutshell. Meet Siddharth Mehra, whose philosophy of life is,
Who cares kal kya hoga? As long as we can have some fun. क्या करूं हौले हौले जो मेरा दिल गा रहा है, क्या करूं धीमे धीमे से नशे में जो है जिंदगी, क्या करूं धीरे धीरे मैं बहका जा रहा हूं, क्या करूं थोड़ा थोड़ा तो असर होता है मुझ पे भी.
Siddharth's passport to all his material needs is his credit card, courtesy his hard-working rich dad and his English-learning doting mum, who adore the light-eyed love of their lives. His dad will do anything to get him to take over the family business. Why, he'll do anything just to get him to attend the office for a month, even buy him a Porsche. And so the days pass blissfully for Sid, hanging out with friends without a care in the world, spending all the money he wishes without a thought for the future. Sid lives in a perpetual dream world until Aisha Banerjee comes into his life. A Bengali from Kolkata, Aisha has come to Mumbai to fulfill her dreams of becoming a writer. When she meets Sid at a party, they hit it off immediately. I just love the bilingual mix in the film. It makes the conversation so much more immediate and so much more natural. Like take this scene for example.
Yeah, but listen. It's not like I want to sleep with you, Amit.
Oh, मैंने कब कहा कि I want to sleep with you?
Well, that's Aisha for you, and she couldn't be more aptly cast. Doe-eyed Konkana Sen is bewitching as ever as the mature, resourceful, organized and uncomplicated Aisha. In complete contrast is the disorganized, unambitious Sid. But boy, his charm makes you forgive him for all his faults. Ranbir Kapoor is a carbon copy of Mum Neetu Singh. Sexy, classy and full of genuine warmth. Coming back to the story, Sid and Aisha become great friends. Sid in fact helps her find her home and also helps her decorate it. And when after a fracas with his parents after he fails his exams, Sid leaves home, he moves into Aisha's. She magnanimously takes him in, but remember it's two opposites living under one roof. So they often have their breaking points, particularly Aisha.
लगता है गर्मी की वजह से पागल हो रही हो.
हाँ, पागल हो रही हूँ.
अरे तो मैं क्या करूँ यार? आसमान से बारिश बरसाऊं?
क्यों नहीं? जब इतने एफिशिएंट हो गए हर चीज में, तो ये भी करके दिखाओ ना.
लो. Wake up, Sid, सारे पल का.
Now, as I said earlier, the film is predictable. Sid has many eye-opening moments because his perspective changes after he moves in with Aisha. She in fact helps him find a job in the magazine that she works for. And then there's that usual competition in the form of her boss, played by Rahul Khanna in a cameo role, and a young intern who catches Sid's eye. But these roles and characters are not really developed by the director, who otherwise has near perfect control of the story. But Anupam Kher as Sid's dad and Supriya Pathak as his mum are delightful. Director Ayan Mukherjee has written some lovely lines. Now, Sid hardly spends any time with his parents, forget quality time. So Supriya Pathak, as Sid's mum, is trying to learn English, and she oftentimes speaks to her son in English, okay, terrible English. So he tells her, "Mum, why don't you just speak to me in Hindi?" So she says to him, "If I learn English, maybe you'll spend more time with me and speak to me like you speak with your friends." So like this, there are many magic moments in the film.
सरिता इसे तो हीरो बना हीरो।
आई एम ऑल्सो फीलिंग कि तुम हीरो बन जाओ, ऐसे भी तुम कुछ करते नहीं हो।
Music by Shankar Ehsan Loy is divine, particularly this number.
ओरे मनवा तू तो बावरा है, तू ही जाने तू क्या सोचता है, तू ही जाने तू क्या सोचता है बावरे, क्यों दिखाए सपने तू सोते जागते, जो बरसे सपने बूंद बूंद नैनों को मूंद मूंद, कैसे मैं चलूं देख ना सकूं अनजाने रास्ते।
जैसा है कोई एक तारा धूम जैसा है कोई एक तारा घूम जैसा है कोई एक तारा घूम जैसा है कोई एक तारा।
So do Sid and Aisha fall in love? And if they do, when? Now I like the when part best, but I'm not going to tell you anymore because I really think you should watch the film. So while it's an enjoyable 2.5 hours, what's really disappointing is that considering the title Wake Up Sid, there's no struggle at all in Sid's life. He just moves from one comfortable lap into another without any struggle at all. In fact, the only major struggle he faces is with an egg, learning to make an omelette. And for that, his teacher is none other than the sultry Kashmira Shah. So that's no struggle at all. So Sid wakes up, but not with ice cold water splashed on his face, but with a soothing hand pushing the hair from his brow. But if you don't mind that, this is a really enjoyable film. I would say don't miss it. Don't go anywhere just yet because we have another film coming up for you. What's Your Rashi in just a little bit.